This also seems very different. Developed by, it's developed by Gearbox, which is one of the famous companies, and I love Gearbox for Borderlands. So we happy few. Let's begin. Okay, so they have certain modes. Story, arcade, DLC, options. Let's go with the options first. Graphics, controls. Okay, game HUD. Motion sickness assist. Drug effects. Stealth indicators. Tips. Audios. Okay. Language options. Subtitles. Small outline, medium outline, large outline, small background, large background. What about background? Let's try with small background. No sticker. Let's go with medium, or else I'll make it small. Okay, fine. We're good to go then. Story, arcade, DLC, extras, theater. Oh, hey, you know what this game reminds me of? This game reminds me of BioShock. Seems pretty similar to BioShock. Story. Character, Arthur. Difficulty normal. He's normal. You enjoy a challenge. Strangers are suspicious of you, and you'll need to know the rules to blend in. Hard. You love a good fight in a harsh world where people don't much like you, and your survival is an open question. Custom. No. I will go with normal always. Begin. Not yet. Oh. We can't change the character, or we can't. So Arthur is the main character. Okay, fine. Begin. Let's begin. Something like Fallout. Looks like a bit like Fallout. The presentation now. Happy people have no past. Act 1, Arthur. Happy people have no past. It's loading. Okay. Press X to continue.
Oh, heavens no. I should just take my joy, shouldn't I?
No. What's that? Restoration machine. Hold square to remember. Hold triangle to take joy.
Percy! Percy!
What have you been up to? No one's seen you for hours.
Ah, nose to the grindstone, you know.
Then why haven't I heard a single whoosh through the door since 10 o'clock? Did you forget we're having Deirdre's birthday party?
Oh.
We've got a piñata.
Right. Brilliant. Of course.
Have you forgotten your joy?
Of course not. Snug as a bug on a drug.
Well, come on then, finish up.
Just have a few more pages. I know you're very busy.
Then don't take too long to finish.
Aha! The power cell's empty.
Well, what will you do?
I'll get a new one.
It can't be this hard to finish up a day's work, can it?
Oh, here you go.
There is now a curfew in effect at night. Any civilians...
What are we going to do, Arthur?
We're brothers. We'll look out for each other. That's what we'll do.
Yes. One could read that without a ripple in one's teacup. Well, I expect you in the conference room presently. Don't dawdle. You don't want to miss the piñata.
Wasn't Prudence supposed to be coming back today? I made her a welcome back card. That's a rather inconvenient bit of history.
Drug trials a qualified success, says Sir Robert. 3rd March 1952, the first round of trials of a new anti-melancholic medicine have been qualified success, stated Dr. Alexander Gross, acting head of Melancholia Studies Laboratory at Royal Victoria Hospital. The drug reduced melancholic feelings in 28 out of 30 despondent rats over a 20-day period. Despondency can be induced in rats by repeatedly giving them electrical shocks. Despondent rats take up to twice as long to navigate a maze after administration of the drug. Previously, despondent rats regained up to 50% of their navigation speed before administration of the shocks, stated Dr. Gross. The drug now has to be tested in human volunteers. Citizens who wish to apply as a potential volunteer, there is already a waiting list, can do so at the Royal Victoria. Continued on page 13.
Nothing wrong with that one.
No cannibal. canister. Okay. Oh, nice. Celebrations planned for Joy anniversary. Inventory. This game seems to be having a lot of loot, I guess, in the process, but not now. But in the process, when it starts, it will have a lot of loot. Okay, fine. City Hall, October 9, 1964 at 3:23 p.m. Beauty is Truth. Wellington Wells. Okay. It is the truth. Why not? I accept it. Arthur Hastings.
Do you think the canister wonders what life's like outside the tube? Of course, he'd have to break the tube to get out. That would break it for everybody.
Locked. Oop.
Clive birth whistle.
Pick up.
You're off at the party, aren't you? Well, let's see what Miss Bing thinks of your work now, Clive. Right. Not sure about that one. That little shit. He wants my view.
Compulsion games. What's this? Ah.
Whatever happened to you, Prudence?
Okay. So many flies, dirty fruits.
You're not coming back, are you, Prue? But where did you go?
I did take them. No, no, leave me alone. I took my joy. I took my joy. No, no, leave me alone. No.
Oh.
Oh, hi, Arthur.
Oh, what the hell? So a different game, man. So different. Both of these games, We Happy Few and Control. Wow. Different
We seem to
concept.
be a bit behind in our work now that you mention it.
Welcome to today's edition of Well, Well, Well. So we talk about how to be physical care. Now, some of you have written in about feeling malaise and lethargy. Now, these are vague symptoms, and the first thing I can recommend to you is, if you're feeling a bit down in the dumps, pop another joy. Everybody wakes up feeling a little bit down sometimes. I call it waking down. And all you need to know is that you never have to feeling bad. In fact, you don't have to put up with it at all. Being in Wellington Wells means never having to say, I'm sorry. Now, thanks to modern English science, we have the perfect fix for the blast. Never be afraid to up your joy. Only you know how much you need. Or just ask a doctor and he'll fix you right up. Even if you've got to ask. But look, there are some things that joy won't fix, though it will certainly make you feel better about it. Let's say you feel perfectly happy, but you're just having a lot of trouble getting out of bed. What could it be? Ask yourself a few questions. Do you feel pain in your bones? Are you having trouble catching your breath? Do you find that you bruise easily? Are your teeth a little loose in their sockets and you're under 70 years old? Is your mouth often dry? Do you have scorpion-sick tongue? Other symptoms you might have are red or purple spots on the skin, especially on your... legs that look like this. Do you find... your muscles are sore even when you haven't been overusing them? Well, you may have scurvy. And congratulations, this is one of our traditional English enemies. And like all traditional English enemies, we've beat it before, yes, and we'll beat it again. As you know, England has traditionally ruled the seas. Rule Britannia, Britannia rules the waves. Britons never, never, never shall be slaves. And that means that our ships have traditionally been out at sea for long stretches at a time. Sailors used to eat nothing but ship's biscuits, salt pork. I could do with some salt pork right now. But if you eat nothing but, you're going to get sick. See, your body needs vitamin C. But biscuits and salt pork don't have any vitamin C. So sailors and long English voyagers would get sick. And they didn't have joy to make them feel any better either. Well, a lot of Englishmen put their scientific brains to the challenge, and it was soon discovered that fresh vegetables would cure the problem right away. But how do you get fresh veg on board a boat that's not going to dock for months? Well, Captain James Cook discovered that if he took limes on board, it could cure the sailors. How do you get sailors to drink lime juice? Well, you put it in their rum, don't you? They don't give up their rum, are they? Even if it tastes a bit limey. And once they were drinking their daily rum with lime juice, they got to liking it. That was called grog. Yes, and that's why we Brits are called limeys, because we learned to put limes in our grog. Citrus fruits are just packed with vitamin C. So, why are you getting scurvy when you're not on a boat? Well, I'm afraid some of you have been a bit naughty. You're eating bread and meat and you're not having your traditional English two veg. Some of you aren't even eating your potatoes. Imagine that. Well, bread does not contain vitamin C. And if you're eating millet bread or moss cakes, while they taste perfectly acceptable, they're not good sources of the C. And I'm sad to say, though I'm developed quite a taste for it, victory meat does not contain any vitamin C at all. Canned and preserved meats are generally very poor sources of vitamin C. Now, if you were on Captain Cook's ship discovering Australia, New Zealand, and Hawaii, you just have a bit of grog, and, well, you'll be right as English rain. But you probably haven't seen a lime or an orange or a lemon in a few years, and, well, neither have I. Not to worry. Most fresh meat contains vitamin C, too. Lucky rats, they make their own vitamin C. So, if you can get some fresh meat at the butcher, you're all set. And if you can't get fresh meat, then most fresh veg contains lots of vitamin C. Now, you're going to have to restrain your cooking instincts a bit, because if you boil veg so they're nice and gummy, you'll boil out all the seeds, so make sure you eat some of your veg fresh. Ah, can't get fresh veg? Remember, lots of weeds contain vitamin C. Scurvy grass is named for stopping scurvy in its tracks. Sorrel has 14 milligrams of vitamin C for every 100 grams you eat. Chicory has 24. Clover and dandelion are smashing sources of vitamin C. And they're all around us. In fact, I think it's safe to say that just about anything that's green and grows in the ground contains some vitamin C.
Whoa.
So in a pinch, go down to the neighbors and ask if they'd mind terribly if you ate their tulips. I'm sure they'd be reasonable. And remember, no matter what, make sure you're taking enough joy. There's no excuse anymore for feeling bad. You don't have to. Well, I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time. Tune in again next time and we'll talk about malaria. It's not really as bad as it sounds. Most people survive it. This is Dr. Jack Whirling, saying my prescription for you is stay well, well, well.
Well, well, well.
And welcome to today's edition of Well, 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 the show where we talk about how to be your physical best. Now, some of you have written in about feeling malaise and lethargy. Now, these are vague symptoms, and the first thing I can recommend to you is, if you're feeling a bit down in the dumps, pop another joy. Everybody wakes up feeling a little bit down sometimes. I call it waking down. And all you need to know is that you never have to feel bad about feeling bad. In fact, you don't have to put up with it at all. Being in working well means never having to say, I'm sorry. Now, thanks to modern English science, we have the perfect fix for the blahs. Never be afraid to up your joy. Only you know how much you need, or just ask a doctor and he'll fix you right up. Even if you've got to ask him to. But look, there are some things that joy won't fix, though it will certainly make you feel better about it. Let's say you feel perfectly happy, but you're just having a lot of trouble getting out of bed. What could it be? Ask yourself a few questions. Do you feel pain in your bones? Are you having trouble catching your breath? Do you find that you bruise easily? Are your teeth a little loose in their sockets and you're under 70 years old? Is your mouth often dry? Do you have scorbutic tongue? Other symptoms you might have are red or purple spots on the skin, especially on your legs that look like this. Do you find your muscles are sore even when you haven't been overusing them? Well, you may have scurvy. And congratulations, this is one of our traditional English enemies. And like all traditional English enemies, we've beaten before, yes, and we'll beat it again. As you know, England has traditionally ruled the seas. Rule, Britannia, Britannia rules the waves. Britons never, never, never shall be slaves. And that means that our ships have traditionally been out at sea for long stretches at a time. Sailors usually nothing but ship business from port.
There you are. You nearly missed the piñata. It's the most adorable Spanish custom. Uncle Jack did a whole show about it. You smash it until all the sweets come out. Come on, hit it! Hit it! Hit it!
Come on!
You are off your joy. Take one of mine. Oh, my lord. He's a downer. Call security. We've got a downer.
Take your joy. Take your joy. Take your joy. Take your
Probably
joy.
a bad time to ask for that raise.
Take your joy. Take your joy. Take your joy.
You smell gas?
Flaming Nora.
Forget him, there's no time.
Christ, how far did those bastards chase me? There were bridges, weren't there? And tunnels. I'm pretty sure I'm not in the parade anymore. I don't even think I'm still in the village. Those bobbies seem to have locked me in. I suppose they were worried about the gas. Terribly thoughtful of them. Well, I'm not getting out that way.
There we go. 3 years of the salamander and me getting into constant trouble finally pay off.
So, come on, get up, get dressed, and get out there. Don't let the day slip away or you'll feel like a downer. And we can't have downers, right? Smashing. And now...
Prudence really did run off. And she ran this way. I wonder if I'll see her again. I'll need some odds and bobs and bits of metal to make a lockpick. Now, if I was Percy, I'd just go promenading about, wondering why everyone was staring. He never did quite grasp what's so important about wearing clothes. What happened to him? Or rather, who?
Are they going to hurt us?
No one's going to hurt you, Percy. I promise.
But have they hurt the city?
I don't think they'll blow anything else up.
Why?
Because we surrendered, I hope.
Well, what are we going to do, Arthur?
We're brothers. We'll look out for each other.
Try not to dream about trains.
Come to the end of our time. We've come.
That's the first fight I've won since primary school. Actually, I think it's the first fight I've been in since primary school. Too bad I don't have any other hatches to go to just yet. Bridge. I've got to get to the bridge. In the parade district, which I just got chased out of. Brilliant. Ah, the train station. If I can get to the train station, I can just follow the old rail tunnel all the way to the bridge. Be nice if there was a map, wouldn't it? I suppose back in those days we could remember where things were. I am coming for you, Percy. I haven't got it all figured out, but I will find you.
This is for the benefit of Mr. Kite. The rabbit got into the garden. The rabbit got into the garden.
Sounds like some sort of secret message. I think this might be the one Sally and me tried to blow up. I always wondered what happened to the letters. There was an awful lot of smoke. I hope this doesn't give me food poisoning. A Rose of Gilead. Percy told me about these. They're good for wounds and things. Maybe I can make some sort of ointment to put on my wounds. Otherwise I'll never feel better. It works. I feel loads better. Percy was never wrong about a thing like that.
No, I don't suppose I'll do it again for months and months and months. I sang the wise old owl, and he left the room at once. So I don't suppose I'll do it again for months and months and months. My mother always told me that I had a splendid voice. In fact, I'd sing an opera if they'd give me my choice. I wrote to Oscar Hammerstein that I would be his star. He said, come down and sing for me, and I'll see how good you are. And I don't suppose I'll do it again for months and months and months. No, I don't suppose I'll do it again for months and months and months. I sang the wise old owl, and he left the room at once. So I don't suppose I'll do it again for months and months and months. My mother always told me that I had
A lovely rotten potato. I'm not sure I want to eat. Oh, God. That smells awful in there. Starved. Well, that's a convenient story, isn't it? The Germans rounded up the kids at gunpoint, did they? So much better than what we actually did, isn't it? Well, that's a convenient story, isn't it? The Germans rounded up the kids at gunpoint, did they? So much better than what we actually did, isn't it?
My mother always told me that I had a splendid voice. In fact, I'd sing an opera if they'd give me my choice. I wrote to Oscar Hammerstein that I would be his star. He said, come down and sing for me, and I'll see how good you are. And I don't suppose I'll do it again for months and months and months. No, I don't suppose I'll do it again for months and months and months. I sang the wise old owl, and he left the room at once. So I don't suppose I'll do it again for months and months and months. My mother always told me that I had a splendid voice. In fact, I'd sing an opera if they'd give me my choice. I wrote to Oscar Hammerstein that I would be his star. He said, come down and sing for me, and I'll see how good you are. And I don't suppose I'll do it again for months and months and months. No, I don't suppose I'll do it again for months and months and months.
Well, that's terribly romantic, isn't it? They had each other until the end. Oh, tempora. Oh, mores. Oh, that's a bit risky. Look what happened to Goldilocks. No one saw me hide. I bet I could stay here forever. At least until I starved to death. Pace yourself, Arthur. I can't believe I'm doing this. It occurs to me that the locals may not be all that welcoming. Oh dear, let's try not to get killed, shall we? You've got to find something to eat. Hello? Anyone out there?
What the hell? Are you a tourist? You're dressed like one.
Shit.
Slumming it, are we? Must be nice to have a closet.
Over here! Over here! Do you want to get thrashed? Come in! Come in! God, you're new here, aren't you? From the parade?
Yes. Well, how could you tell?
Yeah. I'll tell you how to survive your next 5 minutes, and in return you'll give me your socks.
That's outrageous.
Your funeral.
Why are they so angry?
Because that suit you're wearing reminds them of all the jolly, proper, decent wellies who drove them out of their homes in the village. And now we're all cold and tired and starving to death. You better get a nice sharp rock and rip that to shreds.
My uncle gave this to me for Christmas.
Or they'll rip you to shreds.
Shit. I hadn't thought there would be so many.
Yeah, it's like the latest groovy nightclub, isn't it? People get a bad batch of joy, and it like flips a switch, and they can't take joy anymore. So they get chased out of the village. Been a lot of bad batches lately.
So what happens if I rip up my suit? They invite me over for tea and biscuits.
Then they really won't give a damn what you do, so long as you don't take things that don't belong to you. Or go up and punch someone in the nose. Now you can survive the next 5 minutes. Cheerio!
At least we have our memories, right?
The bobbies have a thirst on them, you know.
This too shall pass, I suppose.
The worst of it is, we did things the Germans didn't even ask us to do.
How are you holding up?
It's hard when you can't trust your own memory, isn't it?
It could be worse, I think.
I try not to talk about, but you know. But sometimes I can't help it.
Have you been sleeping all right?
It's best not to fight if you can help it. Shove them away and just run as fast as you can.
Hello.
Sometimes you just have to eat rotten things. That's life, isn't it?
Been a while, hasn't it?
Watch out for the ones with plague. They look sick, but then they suddenly become wild dogs.
Are you all right?
Don't go open people's boxes just because they're not looking, all right?
I don't think my suit is decent anymore. I could wear it around the garden district, but proper folk will have me pegged for a wastrel. Well, nothing lasts forever, does it?
Sometimes I hear horsemen at night. It's the four, isn't it?
At least we're alive, right?
If you get a cut out here, you better bandage it up. Strange how everyone looks the same. Like we're all just pawns on a chessboard.
I suppose he's just another rotten downer like us.
Welcome to the bloody garden district.
Didn't we go to school together? Miss Bing's class.
What if this is it? What if this is all there is?
At least there are flowers out here.
Never thought it would come to this, did we? At least you can drink from the pumps here.
Been a while, hasn't it?
Did you see an airplane? I could swear I saw an airplane.
This too shall pass, I suppose.
Clothes make the man, don't they? Nobody likes a naked person.
At least we have our memories, right?
It's nice to talk. It's good to talk.
It could be worse, I think.
Well, well. There's more of us every day.
Well, nothing lasts forever, does it?
It's strange. There's things here you could never find in Hamlin Village.
At least we're alive, right?
You'd be amazed what people throw into the bins.
I know how you feel.
Be kind to strangers. One day you'll be one of them.
Have you been sleeping all right?
Never say you don't have a choice. Everybody has choices.
You all right?
Sometimes I like to sit down and read the paper. Just like when I was back home. Amazing what you can pick up from it.
At least there are flowers out here.
I'm tired of fighting and running all the time.
Hello.
I saw a dead man. His lips were green. He'd been eating grass, do you see? Because he was starving. We're not cows. We can't eat grass.
How are you holding up?
Stay away from the ones with the plague. It's a terrible way to die.
Didn't we go to school together? Miss Bing's class?
Don't swim in the river. The fumes will kill you.
Oh.
Jesus. Oh my God.
Hard to believe people fast on purpose. A crib. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. When was the last time there was a baby in Wellington, Wales? Like they couldn't remember their faces. Or they couldn't stand remembering them. What's on those beds? Oh, God. I'm not the only one remembering the children, am I? Makes sense. They're all off their joy out here. The toy tea set. Funny, Percy never played with toys. He didn't like anything that wasn't really the thing it was supposed to be. Locked. Aha, but I remember how to make a lockpick. A crib. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. When was the last time there was a baby in Wellington, Wales? Berries? They grow all over the Garden District, don't they? I guess I can eat these till I run across a pub. They look pretty well buttoned up. I suppose I can wait here till they throw a party for the whole neighbourhood. Or find a cleverer way in. I can think of no good reason to go into a camp full of heavily armed delinquents. And I hope I never have one either. I can't keep doing this. I'm starved. I hope I can keep this down.
Anxious to get back home to the village?
Well, I live in the parade.
You won't get past that door. Not without one of them disposable electrical cars that all the bobbies have. And a power cell.
Know where I could mug a bobby?
You're a brave one, aren't you? No. I'll trade you one.
So you want to go back home?
Home to all those bastards who chased me out of my house. When they all catch the plague and die, then I'll go back. There's something I want a whole lot more. Those bastards in that camp over there, with the helmets and the proper weapons. They took something from me. You get them back for me. I'll give you my card.
Sounds quite dangerous, isn't it?
Of course it's bloody dangerous. That's why I'm paying you. Come and find me in that sort of hamlet over there. We'll trade.
All right. Well, what are they?
Me medals. From the war. I won the DSO at Dunkirk and the Victoria Cross at Ramsgate. Those bastards. They thought it was funny that I still had them. Fucking funny they thought it was. No, I only need a power cell to fire this thing up. Hooligans stole most of those too.
Right. Well, I'll see what I can do. Well, off I go. Heavens alive. It's a bloody fortress. That would come in handy. Sally would have loved this. We could never get in here. I guess I have to take that elevator. I hope no one notices. Lovely day, Fred.
A lovely day it is. Not many people get this far. It's sort of a test. Someone who gets this far usually puts up a decent fight.
In the arena.
I don't suppose there's some way I could be more useful to you alive.
I don't know. Can you juggle?
Well, I could write a lovely poem. I won a prize in school.
Nah. We've already got a bard. First, put your things in that box. That will leave you there to starve.
Gird thy loins for the moment of truth, for it is upon you.
That was bloody incredible, wasn't it? This is the best circus we've had in weeks. How... The newest gladiator comes direct to you from City Hall, according to his wallet. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome warmly Arthur, King of the Parade! Looks a bit scruffy, doesn't he, lads? Well, I'll wager he's about to look a lot scruffier, innit? Hey, in the other corner, is our two-time winner, Johnny Devoe!
Bloody hell! Arthur Hastings? I'm sorry? I don't think I know you.